you get a 6-point start. Chris, you get a 5-point start. And thank you for coming all the way from Oxford. Chris has just participated in the London QLL Buzzer Quiz Championship, and his team, who were the Broken Hearts, won?
No, we were Pericardium.
You were Pericardium. They're kind of interchangeable, really. Because David Stainer was surely a member of Broken Hearts at one time.
He was original.
Yeah.
Anyway. Pericardium were an offshoot.
Chris's team's Pericardium only lost 2 games. They played 10 games altogether. Each player of the squad of 5 had to drop out of 2 games. The 2 games they lost, Chris was the person who was missing from the team. So, well done, Chris. And good luck, chaps. Ask me the question. Mr. Marathon Man himself, Martin
Just double
Pampel.
space. I can't guarantee these questions will be as good as Chris's, but I've done my best.
I can.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
If I should die, think only this of me. It's the first line of a soldier, written... Sorry?
Rupert Brooke.
Correct. Written by which war poet who did die in 1915? Which actress played Richard Briar's long-suffering wife, Steve?
Felicity Kendall.
Incorrect. Mark?
Susan Hampshire.
No. Long-suffering wife Anne in ever-decreasing circles.
Yeah.
Chris?
Penny Wilton.
Sorry?
Penelope Wilton.
Penelope Wilton, correct. What number is this? It is the number of Grand Slam singles titles won by Steffi Graf, the number of letters in the Hebrew alphabet. Chris?
24.
No. The length of the cricket
I've
pitch...
got another press.
22.
Yes, correct. The length of the cricket pitch in yards in the bingo called Two Little Ducks. Which song, originally recorded by Elvis Presley, reaching the top of the charts in 1962, has also been taken into the top 10 by the Stylistics, Andy Williams, Steve...
I Can't Help Falling in Love with You.
Yes, and UB40, the latter, also scoring the chart topper with the song. Appearing in the news recently, by what name is the process of recovering gas and oil... Steve?
Fracking.
Yes. Gas and oil from shale rock, commonly known by drilling down into the earth and directing a high-pressure water mixture at the rock to release the gas inside. Fracking, also known as hydraulic fracturing.
I might actually put a clip in earlier on about you not being able to multitask, but look at me. I can keep score, I can get correct answers, and I can drink beer.
Next question. The 889-page Warren Commission taken... Steve?
The assassination of John Fitzgerald Kennedy.
Correct. The assassination of JFK was established to investigate what 20th century American incident.
You knew that.
Had the actual JFK diarrhea.
On which continent is the highest mountain that isn't in Asia? Steve?
It's in South America.
Correct. It's
Aconcagua
Aconcagua in Argentina and it's 6,960.
Interesting question.
Thank you. Which American male tennis player, formerly a world number 1, was appointed as Maria Sharapova's coach in July 20... Mark?
Agassi.
Sorry?
Agassi. Andre Agassi.
Jimmy Connors.
Correct.
Gentlemen, your scores. You are obliged to keep track of your own score, but whatever. Chris 8, Steve 9, Mark 7.
The deadpan catchphrase, pot as many balls as you can, spoken by John Virgo, featured, Mark...
Big break.
Correct. Featured in which BBC game show of the 90s?
That's all nice and close now. Last place.
On the set of which 2005 film did actor Brad Pitt fall in love with his co-star Angelina Jolie? The film stars both actors as a married couple who learn that they are both assassins.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Correct.
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, I wasn't sure of the
Both
title.
assassins hired by competing agencies to kill each other.
If that was the tail end of the last game, I'd have said Jones, but I changed my mind.
I thought it was later than that. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. There we go.
In mathematics, what word describes a straight line segment that passes through the centre of a circle from one point on the Chris?
Diameter.
Correct. From one point of the circumference to another.
Can't believe that.
From Richborough in the south to Chester in the north, and passing through London, St Albans and Rochester, what was the first major Roman road to be built in Britain? Chris.
Fossway.
It's not Fossway.
Watling Way.
I don't know that.
Well, I'm this part after the end of the last match, I'll go for Watling Street.
Watling Street.
No.
Should I give it to Mark? I don't know. Is it close enough to
Watling.
Do you know what I think would be fair?
Go on.
I think
Point
he
each.
was...
Yeah.
Point each. Fair.
Yeah.
Point each.
In September 2013, it was announced that Tokyo would be hosting the 2020 Summer Olympic Games, but in which year did Tokyo last host? Steve,
64.
1964 is correct.
So that puts me on, I get one for the Watling and 14, and Mark gets one for the Watling as well.
What are the scores at the moment?
14 Steve, Chris 10, Mark 10. Let them duke it out for silver medal, eh?
In electronics, what is the SI unit of inductance? Steve,
The Henry.
correct, the Henry. Broadcast on the 29th of October 1966. At the end of The 10th Planet, episode 4, what happened to the Doctor? Steve,
He mutated. He died. He transformed. He died and then rose again as another Doctor.
yes, I'll give you that. He regenerated into Patrick Troughton.
Alright.
What happened to the Doctor was played by William Hartnell for the first time in Doctor Who. What part of speech may be transitive or intransitive?
Verb.
Steve? Sorry?
Verbs.
Correct, the... Next question. Which village in Devon is the only place in Great Britain to have an exclamation...
Westwood Ho.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Go on.
To have an exclamation mark in its name. From the Greek, literally meaning the many, what phrase originally referred to the general public, but now has more negative, Chris?
Hoi polloi.
Yes, now has more negative connotations, describing the great unwashed or plain old riffraff.
14.
In which Shakespeare comedy does the character Petruchio more or less beat the headstrong and Chris?
Taming of the Shrew.
Correct. More or less beat the headstrong and stubborn Katharina into submission, by among other things starving her of sleep and refusing her food. It was adapted by Cole Porter into the musical Kiss Me Kate. Written by two English women, born on the 30th of July, exactly one... Chris?
Happy birthday to you.
No.
I was going to go for that with the word American. That's exactly what I was thinking about, because I have the same surname.
Born on the 30th of July, exactly 140 years apart, give the title that is shared by the name of a book that was a literary classic published in 1847, and a song that in 1978, Steve,
Wuthering Heights.
yes, became the first self-penned hit by a woman to top the UK charts. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte and the song by Kate Bush.
That would be such a good answer as well.
Which Carry On film, released in 1974, was the last in which Chris...
Carry on Columbus.
No, I'm afraid not. Mark, you're next.
Was to, I needed more. Was the last to be in black and white, Carry On Spying.
No, I'm afraid not. Was the last in which Sid James and Hattie Shapes appeared?
74.
Yes.
Oh, go on.
Carry On. Am I so far so good?
Yeah, you're right so far.
Go on.
Regardless.
No, I'm afraid not.
Carry On Cowboy.
Was that?
Carry On Cowboy.
No, it's Carry On Dick.
Right, you two have lost the point. I retain nothing. I know nothing. I'm on 22, by the way. So cross that out.
Are you ready? Which French impressionist was especially associated with dance, with more than half... Chris?
Degas.
Yes, with more than half of his works depicting dances.
Scores 22, 16, 9.
Beginning his parliamentary career as a Tory and ending it as a Liberal, which British Prime Minister was the most recent to die in office? He died in 1865 at the age of 80 during his second stint as Prime Minister. Steve?
Palmerston.
Correct. Northampton, Henry Temple. Launched on Friday the 28th of September 1923, which weekly magazine celebrates its 90th anniversary this week? Mark?
Reader's Digest.
No. These days it lists TV schedules more prominently. Steve?
Radio Times, please.
Correct. But in earlier years it carried details of BBC radio programmes.
Get in.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Steve.
How much is it?